And Priscilla is with us now. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
You've written a memoir about life with Elvis. This is really about life after Elvis. Why was this a story you wanted to tell?
Oh my gosh. I think, living the life with Elvis Presley, and of course, I was his wife, and I, learned a lot from him about life, about business, about caring. And he was very, very special in every way. Even today, he still has the amount of fans almost as when he was alive. And that's really says a lot.
Yeah, and yet when you left him, you had a big, full life, full of love and losses. In this book, this is really the first time that you talk about the passing of Lisa Marie in depth. And you take us inside that hospital room where you had to make that decision to let her go, to take her off life support. What were those moments like, and why did you feel like you wanted to share those?
Oh my gosh. I'm sharing it because it's the first time I've ever lost, a child. I have two, obviously, but I don't wish that on anyone. The loss was, I knew she was not well. We had seen each other just 2 days before. She seemed fine. We talked. We were actually going to see the movie on Elvis, and we were a little nervous about how that was going to turn out. And then we walked, and she said to me after we came out of the theater, "You want to go and have a drink, And I said, "Sure, let's do it." And then about 2 minutes later, she said, "Mom, I don't think I can do it." I said, "What's the matter?" And she said, my stomach really, really hurts. I've been having a hard time with it." And I go, "Okay, whatever you need to do." And she goes, I'll talk to you tomorrow." I said, "Okay." The next day, I waited. I thought she was going to give me a call. And then I get a call from that Lisa, was in the hospital as we knew it, and that she passed. And to this day, I can't get over it. It was, especially having a great night before, and then the next day taken away.
You write about the ups and downs you had over her tumultuous life at some times.
Yes.
Had you found peace, you and Lisa?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. She grew up.
Yeah.
But yes, we did. We did. We were really, really close. And that helps me that, she was a little spitfire. She made up her own mind, make changes. We were all ready to go out and do something, and she changed her mind. We're going to do something else. So she was very unpredictable.
After her passing, there was a moment of dispute with her daughter, Riley Keough, the actress. That got settled. Your relationship now with Riley, your granddaughter, and her kids, and you've got a boatload of grandkids and great-grandkids now.
Not a boatload, thank God. No, Riley and I are very, very close. In fact, we just spent the time together the day before yesterday. And she's amazing. I mean, she truly is. I love her to death. She's, she's her own person, did her own thing at a very young age, and is thriving.
You still have a legal issue with your former business partners, and they've made some pretty damning allegations in their papers that you and your lawyer have denied. Is there anything you want to say about those claims?
Yeah. Don't believe what you read.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going well. I mean, I can't complain. I have good people, but yeah, it's the papers that come out and make it worse and make it really like we're having an issue for sure, but it's getting resolved.
Let's talk about the book. You said that you never regretted your decision to leave Elvis, but that you still mourn it, that you'll never stop mourning it.
No.
What do you mean by that?
Our life was very different, very, very different. And when he was in Vegas, that he was really starting his career back again, getting into Vegas. And it was when we had a home in Palm Springs, a second home. And I would go there to check it out when he was in Vegas to see how it's doing, if it's clean, if the maids have cleaned everything before he comes home. And I decided when I went by the mailbox, I saw this mail in it. So, you know, I went in and got the mail as usual, started looking through the mail. And then, they're all girls. And then I start in the car. I had a person driving, and I'm reading the mail, and the things that I was reading, I really disapproved of and didn't like. They would go and meet Elvis at the house on weekends when he went, and it was another life. Now he would come home, great and wonderful. He was still a good husband, but there was just too many of us.
Yeah, that's hard for a young bride to be in that position.
Yeah.
Well, before I let you go, you write in the book about an anecdote where Elvis makes a joke at some point. This is after your divorce about, well, maybe you'll get back together again when you're old. He says, I'll be old and have a beard. Or do you think if he had lived, you might have reconciled one day?
Well, we were close, as you know. We talked to each other on the phone a lot, and you know, those are hopes and dreams. Yeah. And it would have been great if it happened.
Still the love of your life?
Still the love of my life, absolutely. Yeah.
Priscilla, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So nice to see you. And once again, the book is out today. It's called Softly as I Leave You. And I know you're coming back in our 4th hour to talk with Jenna and Chanel. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
If you'd like to get a copy, you can go to today.com/books.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.